Hello and welcome to my review of the Legiones Astartes Emperor's Children Legion Praetor from Forge World. Now this Praetor will cost you £24 and consists of 12 resin components. I think that's about right, especially for a resin Praetor. You look at some of the plastic characters from Games Workshop. I always use Morgan Ra for an example. He's £27.50. So yeah, to get a resin miniature like this for £24 is brilliant, and that's on top of the price increases that we've had. The structure of this review, I'll have a look at this beautiful model up close and personal. We'll go through the spare parts, of which there is only one. Then I'll go through some size comparisons with other Praetors. And finally, I'll talk about all of the rules for an Emperor's Children Praetor. So, this model, bit tricky to build, I'll have to say. It was tricky with the shoulder pauldrons. This arm and blade was a bit tricky to put together, but I managed it. The spear is gorgeous. I really like the amount of detail on this mini, on the power plant. Very Emperor's Children. I like the skull with the elongated sort of jaw. This cape thing just works. I mean, if it didn't have the cape, it just looked like a Space Marine with a spear, but with the cape it really pops. I like the filigree and all the Legion symbols. You've got the number 3 there, you've got the eagle, you've got this screaming face mask thing, which is a bit disturbing, but it's great. You've got a bolt pistol, I think, hidden in there. I think you've got some kind of pistol in that pouch. You've got the elongated skull as well. You've got some rivets in the armour. You've got these layered plates on the front. The helmet is fantastic. I like the this kind of halo on the back with the 3 symbol. The detail on the spear. Look at all of those ribs. It's absolutely gorgeous. Lovely mini. So spare parts, this is the only spare part you get, and this is the helmetless head. Very Emperor's Children. You've got this kind of mask thing. I don't get it. I don't know how this is allowed, but yeah, you've got this mask thing that obviously helps with the vocalization. I don't know whether this is kind of actual heresy, like when they've turned to Horus. I think it is, but yeah. So you've got one of those to amplify their voice. So size comparisons then. We've got a few Praetors and things. So firstly, we'll just compare them to the Emperor's Children Terminator. Praetor in Terminator armour right here. He is a chunky boy. He's not quite as big as the Imperial Fist, but almost. So yeah, he is the size that you'd expect him to be. It's a decent size Praetor. A bit more imposing, I think, but the cape carries it, I think, for this one. Then we'll compare him to Lucius, just because I recently did a review of Lucius. So he is very similar, probably a bit shorter than Lucius, but that's because he's on that bit of a scenic base, I guess. So that's where he stands. They're the 3 new Emperor's Children miniatures. Compared to other Praetors in sort of standard Space Marine armour or Artificer armour, I've got a number of them now. So we've got a Sons of Horus Praetor, which is, I mean, he's taller, but only because he's on that massive tactical rock thing. So that's where he stands next to him. You've got a Ultramarines Praetor, and then a Word Bearers, and then a Imperial Fist Praetor as well. So yeah, that's all of those. He does, yeah, similar sort of height really, as all of them. What you'd expect. Probably a little bit taller in place. I mean, this Ultramarines one is, yeah, they're very similar. But yeah, so that's where he stands next to all the other Praetors. Of course, he's going to look a bit smaller compared to the two plastic ones that we got in the Age of Darkness set, because these are big boys. You know, especially this one, it's huge. Even though they're just in the, I say, power armour. It's artificer armour, isn't it? At the end of the day, a bit bespoke to the Praetor, because Praetors, they like chapter masters, really. They have their own bespoke armour. So yeah, that's where it stands with those. Compared to sort of plastic miniatures, so we have your Mark III, your Mark VI, and your Mark IV. You know, this is one of the main reasons I've gone for, I say a full, mostly Mark VI powered Space Marines for Emperor's Children. Is because of this one model, because I think it really suits Emperor's Children, and it fits with the lore as well of the Siege of Terror. What I've done is I've also been making some using the heads and the shoulder pauldrons. So I'll have a couple of heavy, this is a work in progress, so this is very, very new. I haven't really kind of announced this, shown this before, but yeah, I'm making some Emperor's Children in the background. So we've got one with a las cannon, one with a Volkite culverin, I think it is. So yeah, as you can see, they all go very, very well. The helmets and the shoulder pauldrons and things, and yeah, they're going to match up lovely. Comparing him to like the Dreadnoughts, we've got a Contemptor and a Leviathan. I don't yet have Fulgrim or the other characters and things for Emperor's Children, so but I will be putting this Praetor in their size comparison reviews. So that's where he stands next to the Dreadnoughts. And finally, we might as well just throw in a Rhino to give you an idea. You know, you can put him in a Rhino or a Land Raider or something like that. And then I'll just go through my final three comparisons from 40k. So I've got normal Space Marine, Primaris, and Sly Marbo. So compared to a normal Space Marine, he is very similar, even on that rock. I mean, if I bump him up a bit, he's just very, 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 very similar height. Very similar. Then you've got the Primaris, which should be a bit taller. Yeah, he's like a bit taller than the Praetor. And then you've got Sly Marbo as well. So hopefully you can see all those. My hand's getting in the way. So this is my part of the review where I will go through all of the rules for the Emperor's Children Praetor. So a Praetor is an HQ choice, and it's the very first HQ unit you'll find in your book. The Praetor will cost you 120 points, and the stat line reads: movement of 7 inches, weapon skill 6, ballistic skill 5, strength and toughness are both 4, 3 wounds, initiative 5, 4 attacks, leadership 10, and a save of 2+. Wargear, bolt pistol, chainsword, artificer armour, iron halo, frag grenades and crack grenades. And the special rules: Legiones Astartes, Master of the Legion, independent character, and relentless. So a Legion may take one of the following: Bolter for 2 points, Magna Combi weapon for 10, Minor Combi weapon for 5, Volkite charger for 2, Astartes shotgun for 2, Nemesis bolter for 10. May exchange its bolt pistol or chainsword for one of the following: Volkite Serpenter for 2, Hand Flamer for 2, Plasma pistol for 10, Archaeotech pistol for 15, Disintegrator pistol for 20, Chain Axe for 5, Charnable weapon for 10, Power weapon for 15, Power Fist for 25, Lightning Claw for 10, Thunderhammer for 30, Paragon Blade for 30, Power Fist for 25, Lightning Claw for 10, Thunderhammer for 30, Paragon Blade for 30, and a Boarding Shield for 3. May exchange bolt pistol and chainsword for the following: 2 Lightning Claws for 20 points, and may take a Combat Shield for 3, Melter Bombs for 10 points. May upgrade one weapon to have Master Crafted for 10. May take one of the following: Legion Warhawk jump pack for 20, Spatha combat bike for 20, or a Legion scimitar bike for 30. Of course, he's got the Master of the Legion rule, which is the Rights of War, the Few and the Proud, and Retinue. I'll leave you to look at those. But the one thing that this Emperor's Children Praetor has access to, being a character, he may exchange a power weapon for one of the following. So you may give him a Phoenix Rapier, which is strength of the user, AP 3, melee rending 6+, murderous strike 6+. Now that's insane, that you can have your characters with murderous strike weapons, although, and their AP 3 as well. You can also give them a Phoenix Power Spear, which is strength +2, so now he's got strength 6, AP 3, melee, reach 1, murderous strike 6+, breaching 6+, and two-handed. So of course my Praetor here has got this Phoenix Power Spear, which is great. He's got the 4 attacks, he's got that murderous strike, his AP is 3, his strength is 6. He's going to be able to deal some damage against other Praetors and wipe out a decent number of space, but he could be a bit vulnerable to the old Terminators with their normal 2+ saves, but at least he's got that murderous strike. And that is the end of my review of the Emperor's Children. I think he's a lovely looking model, a great addition to the Emperor's Children force. I can't wait to collect them, have them in the purple. I'm looking forward to getting the Terminators and giving them a Spartan to travel around in. What do you guys think of the Emperor's Children Praetor? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.